What's going on? This is Rico. This is part 1 of session 3 for mixing with construction kits. Today we're going to be talking about the arrangement. So you can see by the track here, it looks a lot different than what we left it the last time. Alright, so let's take a look at what I've done. I'll move this out of the way for a second. And let's take a listen to the track. Alright, so let's take a look at what I did off the top. I took these hi-hats. We'll start off with the hi-hat track here. And what I did is I shrunk the actual track down so I can get just one individual hi-hat. Like you see here, these individual ones here, right? I'll put this back for now, right here. So now I have one little sample from the original audio. And like I said, I'm using the original samples from the construction kit that they gave us. Normally what I would do is I would layer my own. But for this example, we're using the original ones. And what I've done is I've created a, what's it called again? Hi-hat track here. So let's take a listen to it. And like I said, I've just dragged and dropped them in the places that I felt would sound good. Just to add movement to the track. Okay. Normally what I would do is I would make alterations and changes in patterns every 8 bars. But because I said this example is only going to be a total of 32 bars, I decided to make everything in orders of 4, which still works, just doesn't have as much movement and power. So we got the hi-hats done. Now, let's take a look here. The next track that I've changed here. Okay, let's go to these little fills. Right here. Now if you look at the original, it happens only at the end. So I've decided to chop these the same way, same technique, and use it for movement. Good. Next track. Let's continue down the list here. We have the lead. Okay. Here is the original lead. So you take a listen to that, you can hear that it's been side chained with the kick, or when they use the synthesizer to make it, they increase the attack to make it delay big time. Okay, so what I've done is I've done the same technique of chopping it down to an individual slice, right, manually. Here we go, I'll enlarge this so you get a better view. There we go. Now, this is what I got. So what I've done is I've put them on down beats instead of up beats, so they're attacking on the down, not the up. then the same thing for this track called Additive. So if we go back here, click on Additive. Okay, yeah, you see that? And both together. Good, okay. Now if we continue down, something called Glitch 2. And Glitch 2, the original glitch, you can see happens only at the end here. Okay. Some kind of plucky sound. So what I've done is I've taken this glitch at the end of every 2 bars. And then built it up here. Good, for a little build at the end there, for the drop. Alright, so let's continue down. I took that MIDI bass file and decided that I wanted to have a bass in there. So I took the same rhythm and just broke it down. Added a synth. I do believe I'm using Nexus here from the house patch, house ensemble. It's not really much of a bass sound, but it adds some texture. Okay, good. And then I took the lead sound. I believe I'm using Nexus also, yep. And Fat Phaser Pad. That's apparently the patch I used. Good. And if you notice here, for the arrangement of these first areas before the drop kicks in, there's 4 bars of every chord. As with the original, the chords change every bar, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, change, change, change. 4 chords to bar. Now we have 1 chord to 4 bars. Okay. And we're gonna go back here. I added another pad here. Which I think sounds nice. Should add some texture. And then I added an art pad. Same thing, but I changed the voicing of the chords and added a couple top notes. Listen to this ARP. Took the same notes that they gave me, and then added a couple extra notes to add some flavor, and added an arpeggio. Arpeggiator. Good. So when I have all 3 of them together, that sounds nice. Good. So that's basically everything I've done with this track. Now if you see here, I've added these kicks here and these claps here, extra claps here. What I'm going to do with these is I'm going to filter them, and so all the low end is gone, and then we'll drop everything and have all the low end back for the drop here when all the tracks kick in all at once. So this is it for the arrangement, and we're going to get to subtractive EQ next. I'm Rico, I'm out. You have a great day, and I will see you soon. Later.